and welcome back to Earl's Animated Worlds. Today I have Transformers Studio Series Bonecrusher. Yes, I'm reviewing a Transformer today. This is number 2 of 6. Don't worry, I'll be reviewing all 6 of them as they come out, as I can get them. But this is Bonecrusher. He is, I believe, I want to say the left arm of Devastator. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen the G1 series. Anyways, Transformers Studio Series Bonecrusher. Bonecrusher. That is a wonderful picture. Side of the box. I'm not sure what that says. Information, if you want to look at it, go for it. Devastator. God, that's so awesome. His stats. Actually, some good stats. I think those are his stats. Usually that's where they are. Anyways, robot mode. I think that's a cat. Devastator up in the corner there from G1. Nice. More of Bonecrusher on the side here, and the top of the packaging, bottom of the packaging. All right, let's get this opened up and see how it looks. All right, and we have Bonecrusher here out of the packaging. He looks so cool. I'm geeking out over this guy. This is awesome. So this is how he looks like. I tilted the camera. This is how he looks when you get him out of the packaging. You have that piece up in the back there. Show that in a second. These parts on here. So I had like the G2 version when I was like a little kid, and there was so many stickers on these guys. Not so many, but it was like 5 or 6 or something like that. And they were so much smaller back then. I'm just so glad there's no stickers to put on these guys. That is so cool. Front, the back, the sides. Not too much going on in the back here wise. All right, rotation wise. So arms 360 degrees. Both arms will bend like this. All right. So the toes, you can move the toes because it's part of the transformation later. So that is part of the transformation. I don't know if it's supposed to be a bulldozer or a cat. One thing I do want to show off right now, though, not show off, but show you is, so this is how he's going to come in the box. You know, besides all the plastic things holding him in, you're also going to get this piece of plastic right here. So if you see that part right there, and that little piece, that little part right there, I don't know if the light's bringing it up. There we go. You're going to take this piece in the back here, pull that down. That's going to be a bit tight doing that, and this part's just going to turn down there. Now, see this little piece right here. So you only need to do this once. This does not need to come off. Make sure the designed looking piece is facing toward you. If I read the directions right, it's because this is not going to be fun to get off later if I did. If I didn't, push that in there. And that just stays in there. That will be part of the transformation later. Not part of it, but it will, you know, stay like that. All right. So legs, forward, backwards. Here's another part. Here, the legs have some little hip swivel like that. Now, as for bending them at the knee, it's a bit tight, but they will bend. Oh, let's see here. Can I get him into a pose, an action pose? Ish. Sort of. He's not going to stay for me. There we go. And there we go. So, you know, if you want to pose him like this, that'd be awesome. Oh, this thing's so cool. Just wonderful. This is the first Studio Series Transformer I have. I have other ones from other series, but this is the first Studio Series I've got. And the plastic feels really nice. It feels really good. It feels like really sturdy. There is no hip swivel on there. If you see, that's all connected in there. All right, so I'm not going to show you me transforming him. I'm just going to get to his vehicle form. I might do in a short later on a quick transformation. All right, and here we have Bonecrusher as its vehicle form. I'm going to say that is a cat. That is actually really cool. So, a couple things I really love about this. Okay, the look of it is amazing. So, I'm just going to put that out there first. The Decepticon logo is in the plow there. This is so really cool. Trying to do this one hand, hold the microphone with the other. We have the weapons stored up top there. You can put another weapon up there if you have more weapons you'd like to put up there, probably. I think that's a connection port there on the side, and none on this side. So yeah, I'm going to say that is a connector port on the other side there. A lot of areas to clip this in. This thing is so sturdy. It's moving around a lot on the top of my dresser here, but underneath there are no wheels, and I'm okay with that. I don't feel it takes away anything from this because it does slide really well. And yes, that piece down there is a connector port from the way it is in there. You know, like I said, I believe this is the left arm. But no, that is overall cool. There's the back of him. There's the overall top. Very green, but it's a Constructicon and they are very green. So overall, out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8.5. I had a little trouble connecting a couple of the clips in, and they didn't want to stay. And in robot form, the chest clip there that holds this piece up doesn't stay in that well either. So 8.5 out of 10. It's an amazing toy, action figure, whatever you want to call it. This is one I'd get. Now the price of it is a little high. It was $25.99. That's retail everywhere right now. The other ones, the ones that are the legs, I believe, are $36.95 or $36.99. And if you want the I can't remember the midsection part. If you want those though, that's going to be like $90. So that's going to be that's going to be an online buy. I haven't seen it in stores. I've seen this guy in stores, obviously. All right. So what's your thoughts on this guy? So are you getting this? Are you a fan of the Combiner Transformers? Are you a fan of any Transformer fan? You know, hey, let me know which series was your favorite and which Transformers was your favorite in the comments, all right? Otherwise, like, subscribe, hit those notification buttons, and hey, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.